Look at this one here. It's like a 1951, I'm gonna say 51 Chevrolet pickup. Chevrolet pickup. Oh, with a late model. Oh, look at that. This is what I was telling. It's got a V6 in it. It's like a 4.3. Jeez, this is what I was saying. Look at that, man. This thing's got a... Oh, man, I'm just taking a look here. That looks like a 262. It's got an intake on it. You know? Carbureted, got a spacer. I know it was one year that they came carbureted. Of course, can't tell you what year that is. It was early. Like 82? Because, well, maybe it's not a 262, that's a 4.3. This could be, what did they put in the Camaro when they changed body styles in 1982? It came with a 2.8 V6 and a 3.1 and a 3 point, I don't know, man. But either way, it's got a V6 in it, which is practical. And it has air conditioning. As you can tell, there's compressor shining and everything else. But, no, this looks like a truck block to me. Because when I had a 4.3, it pretty much looked the same, but why did I just a cover? So, you know, it's a Chevrolet Thriftmaster pickup truck. Well, they don't tell you the year. No. See? Yeah, see, look. Look at the instrument cluster. The instrument cluster, which is where the stereo would be nominally on most cars, and not over here where there's no pods, just you looking into the guts of the firewall. But over here, you got your square instrument cluster. That's from a Chevy S10. You know? So if that's from a Chevy S10, makes me think that this is from a Chevy S10. But this is not a 4.3, so what do they put in the Chevy S10? They put a 2.8, right? So this will have to be a 2.8 V6. I mean, a lot of it seems to be similar to a 4.3, but just like a minuscule block. Come over here and check out the bed. It's got the extra window right here. That the guy was a big spender when he placed his order. You see? Yeah. Steering column. Steering column is from an S15. Well, it says GMC right there, but I'm going to say still an S10. So, as far as I know, it was a wheelbase. The wheelbase is longer than an S10 would be. So I just think he took the powertrain from an S10 and then dumped it in here, which I think was a great idea. I keep saying not everything has to be an LS swap or dropping a 350 in it. You know, by putting that 2.8 Chevy S10 with the 700 R4 in here, he got himself a nice, reliable car. It's still a pickup truck. His bed looks relatively well. Looks like it has a rubber floor on top of wood. So I don't know what the sheet metal looks like underneath, but, you know, Chevrolet poverty caps that are shiny that you can see in the reflection. Trim rings. Yeah, I like this. I like this. I don't care. This is a rat rod. It's just that it's a conservatively done rat rod. It's also a resto rod because he took a later era powertrain and dumped it in this thing. You know, so what I would do is in these pod holes, I don't know, put some gauges, maybe a TV or something, stereo, or maybe speakers. I don't even know. You know, but I like it. I like it. Now over here is another one. This is a, well, looks like a Chevrolet cab. I don't know what the rest of it is though. But definitely a rat rod. I don't know the chassis. You know. Right. I would put some fenders on here because having an exposed tire like that, it's not street legal in my state. Oh, there's nothing in here. It's all bare sheet metal. Extreme rat rod. Must be burning oil. So that's 3 quarts. Chevy small block. Transverse suspension. He's got a rebar radiator support. Chevrolet steering wheel. So, I don't know what the frame is. Pretty much that's what that one is. This is another one of the 67 to 72 era builds. Flare side. Beautiful interior. It's got that. Jeez. That seat looks uncomfortable. Not because of its position, just from the fabric. Look like you're sitting on somebody's cheap couch. Hey, I sat on your couch and I caught a rash. Got a rug burn sitting on your couch.
The people were by earlier when the cops went there or were there. He's like, no, the cops were there. I was like, they said that right. I really like went up to the cop and asked him. I was like, will you give somebody a fine if they do a burnout? Yeah, that's security's job. Well, he wouldn't do it. So the cops left and he came by. I was like, go burnout.
Don't bag. Good looking bed. Alright, he put this is the early 90s decal on the tailgate. With those taillights could be better. I don't like those. They could be better, as in larger and more illustrious. You got all this areas here. You got the area in the fender, the area of the tailgate. You got all this space back here, and that's your taillight. You know, 4 inches by 2 inches block. All right. That radio is old. That radio is a tape deck. Goes back to the 90s. That radio, you get that radio at Leishmere, Montgomery Ward. And Montgomery Ward. Alright, so this is 1970. 1970. 1970 Chevy C10.